Hello guys, my name is Denis Demidov, and I'm trying to involve you in some activity which is aimed at keeping your language, your foreign language, as you can hear English, to keep it alive. Because the problem which I faced some time ago is that I studied it. I really made lots of efforts to start speaking the language. But after some time, when I didn't use it and without active usage of the language, it kept in a very low form. Actually, yes, you can hear that maybe it's not that, with all this it's not that simple to speak the way that it's fine to be listened to. So what I tried to do, just not to forget the words, I started listening to some podcasts, and actually the podcast which somehow made me think that I can do something similar, but for people who can listen to the podcast while driving. And I am driving, as you can see now, to my work. It's Luke's English podcast. I recommend it really. I've been listening to it for like 5 or 6 years. So almost every day when I go to work, I just turn it on and keep listening while I'm driving. And that's a really good practice. And I noticed that I can understand mostly everything. So all the words, all the phrases, all the so-called constructions. Yes, they are. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's I am in Moscow, and sometimes during morning rush hours, yes, the traffic is a little bit heavy. Don't worry, it's all fine. I keep watching the situation. It's fine. So I started to listen it, and I understood that I know all the words. But the problem I faced a year ago, because before that, like for a couple of years, I didn't use it in this active form. It's very similar to you know how to drive, for example. But if you don't have enough practice and you don't drive, it could be a challenge. It's the memory of the body, that's how they call it. So your body can remember something, but to be very skillful in it, you need to practice it daily. So I began thinking of what I can also do, and I think in one of the episodes Luke mentioned that you can just talk. Of course, the best way is to talk to someone who knows the language, some foreigner or native speaker. But you need to invest in it, and you need then to keep to some schedule. And I think nowadays we're not very used to be on schedule in terms of something that doesn't relate to work. if we want to watch, for example, some good series, we just go to some online theater and we just turn it on. And here the same way, you just turn on the camera and start talking, like I am trying to do now. This is the first time I actually do it. Before that, I tried to speak on some working related issues which were connected to my previous work, and that work was about constructing schools. Yeah, I have some background from this education industry. Now I work in absolutely different area, and I don't need English that way. That could help me to maintain it at a appropriate level. So we need to do something, and I think this everyday practice, and the practice, yes, if you do something regularly, maybe I'm now saying very simple and very straightforward things, but nevertheless the matter is with consistency. So you should be really consistent with what you are doing, meaning you do it every day regularly. I have been doing morning exercises, you know, with all these push-ups and other stuff, like for more than 10 years. And because I don't want to say some high things about myself. Yes, we should be modest. We should do our best so that people say something about us, but it's not that good if you say something high level about yourself. But I can just say that it's a matter of fact that my physical form, it's nice. I can do more than 10 pull-ups, and this regular exercising, and now it's summer, I enjoy cycling. My wife, she was presented with a great bicycle by her friends, and we are going to do cycling this weekend. We bought all the stuff, you know, all this accessories, the bottle and some lighters. So yes, the bicycle is incredible, and that's how you should do it with your English. I've been doing with active listening. I mean, active when you listen to something, you then try to not to summarize, but to use it, some words or some phrases. So I began writing things and like summaries of what I found interesting for myself in what I had listened. So that's another thing, but it's all about, for me, it's so-called passive usage of the language. So, and actually, if we look at the roots of the language, it should be in a speaking form. So, because the language started from speaking. Someone told, maybe not told, maybe gave some basic sounds to somebody else, and that's how it all started. So that's what we are going to do, and it's not that long walk, not walk, drive, sorry. Walk is much longer, drive to my work. So I think that these kind of videos will be like 20-30 minutes long, well, actually depending on the traffic, but usually it takes me half an hour to get to work, and that's good actually, because the office is located in the center, and that's why it's quite a short drive. So what else? What we can also do? It's great if your English is needed in your work. I was happy last year to be sent to India. They call it Hindi and English, but still they speak it very well. You know, it's like the second official language. So, and when I studied in England, like 15 years ago, lots of guys were from India, and well, we understood them perfectly well. So, of course, they have very specific accent and very specific way of saying things. But in general, usage of words and phrases and how they formulate their thoughts, that was great. Well, otherwise they wouldn't be at the university, because of course you need to pass the entrance exams and all the things. But the thing is that in India they started learning the language like from very low age. And yeah, I was really happy to be sent to the exhibition to Chennai, and I prepared myself, and I started reading some articles on this subject. It's actually another topic that you know the language, you like in two forms: basic language that you can speak and formulate some basic everyday thoughts. So it's just everyday life, to go to the shop and to the restaurant. No, something that we use on daily basis, and some more specific with some terminology. And for this terminology you should really prepare yourself, because it's very difficult sometimes to use it in a professional way, meaning that you should be aware of some subjects that's very specific. It's not that straightforward. For example, I was at the exhibition on personal protective equipment. Yes, that's PPE. That's not so. It's gloves and boots and coveralls. So you see, coverall, it's maybe gloves and boots, okay, you use it in your everyday life. Then there are some characteristics for like density of the material that is used for producing the gloves. But coveralls, it's that specific suit that is used by workers in some hazardous environment. So you need to study this topic to be able to formulate what you need from the participants. And if you are discussing some characteristics of the goods, that's really important to know these specific words. So that's another thing, how to prepare yourself for that kind of events. And as I said, you are really lucky if you need it for your work. But that was one of assignments. So it was my business trip, and yes, I gathered some material, but it's okay. It's another topic. Maybe I would tell it separately. But for now, for like starting the whole project, well, I really want to make it useful for people like me who studied language, or maybe who want to improve the language by simply speaking to each other. I don't know actually in what way for now, but I think together we'll figure it out. We'll come out with not come out come out, it's very different, come up with some some good idea to keep us strong in English. And yes, and we need to come up with a name for this project. I thought about Drive and or SkyDrive, but with SkyDrive I think I would have some problems, because Skyeng is a really famous, very big online language school, and I actually used them. This is not an advertisement, guys. So I wasn't paid for mentioning it. I'm mentioning it just because it's really famous, and I think the word sky can yes, it was when I was studying at the university in Bath. I made up some that was the name of the website, something with face, or and I got a letter from Facebook because I even didn't launch the website, so it was very under construction. So it was some project just for some studying purposes, because we needed to launch our own non-profit project. And yes, Facebook sent me a letter warning about the judicial consequences of using this face something phrase or word. No, it was, well, I don't remember, but you got the point. So I don't want to face similar problems with using SkyDrive. But the whole mechanics of this process will be as I imagine it. We are just speaking while driving. So either you are sending me some topics, maybe you can understand better some grammar, some rules, because my boss, she is now studying the English language, and she is asking me to clarify some difficult grammar, and I can do it for you guys as well. So we are almost here, and it's how much? It's almost 20 minutes. So nice to meet you. Have a good day, and see you later in some further series of our English driving project. Morning English driving something. Okay, will come out. Not come out. Why come out? Okay, that's it. Okay, bye guys. Bye.